Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Knowledge Session. Today we will learn about financial global settings. So first step is our define company code global parameters. Our path is SPRO financial accounting global settings, company code, enter global parameters. So we can see the key fields we have: company code, name, local currency, chart of accounts, fiscal year variant, and the country. So let's start with our SAP system. We go with our system and follow this path, and now after that what we get we can understand by through SAP system. Go to SPRO, go to SAP reference IMG, go to financial accounting. It's in this is our SAP S4 HANA system. Okay, financial accounting global settings. We go with the global parameters for company code. Enter global parameters. This is our path. Got it? The company code. Global parameters for company code. Enter global parameters. When we are executing this, we can see this option, and we have an option for position. We have to click on position. We created our company code XYZ1. Enter. When we double click on, we cannot create, we are not able to create any new entries. So that is the reason we have option for the position. Okay, when we double click on our company code, we can see we have options for the chart of accounts. We created a credit control area. There are so many options, so we need to understand what are the key fields we have. We have key fields of company code, local currency, chart of accounts, fiscal year variant, and country. For the global parameters, for the global settings, we have to maintain these, like field status variant, posting period variant. These are the option chart of accounts which we have to maintain it. So for the maintaining these all the things, we have to do the configuration. Some of the standard configuration is also there in our SAP system. Still, we can create it according to our understanding. Okay, now we go back to our screen. I'm not giving any input here. Okay, now next option is define fiscal year variant. Now we are defining fiscal year variant. How we can define it? Path is SPRO, financial accounting global settings, fiscal year, and maintain fiscal year variant. Same, we go with the same path. Okay. So we have a option for the fiscal year, that is fiscal year variant, which is in ledgers. Okay. So in the global settings, we have to add that option for the in the ledgers. We can find that fiscal year variant. So avoid it. Okay. In the ledgers, we can find fiscal year and posting periods. So here we have option for the maintain fiscal year variant. Execute it. Enter. After enter, we can see this screen. Okay, some of the fiscal year variant which is provided by the SAP standard. K4 we are using for the calendar year. V3 we are using for April to March. V6 we are using for July to June. And V9 we are using for October to September. Okay. So we will create one, or we can even copy from V3. Like I want to create April to March. So here we can create it. XY I am creating here. 12 normal and 4 special. Okay, so here I am maintaining here 12 and 4. is already there. So I am creating by the x1. I am trying to create it. It is also there. X0. Okay. With the x0 fiscal year variant, I create this. Okay. Just you have to select your line item and then go to the periods for creation. Otherwise, you have an option for taking the standard one also. Go to new entries. If month is the first month is January, period will be 10. January period will be 10 because the year is counted from April to March. Okay. So according to that, we are doing the configuration. So year shift is -1. So 3 year shift we are doing. That is the reason we use that shift with the -1 option. Second month is 28 days, which is February 11 -1, 3, 31, 12 -1. Now we will create a normally Y1 0 year shift. There is no year shift from the April. If anybody have any issue, any questions regarding this, you can just comment on it. I will try to give a solution as soon as possible. Okay. 8th month is also 31. Done. Enter and then save it. Simply we are not creating anything else. Just I am using normal things. I am just trying to create with the normal configuration. So you can do easy transaction like these are all the settings are very basic. Now we can see our data is saved. Data was saved. Now we go back to our screen. We are doing only the normal configuration, very basic configurations we are doing in SAP S/4HANA. Okay. So after the definition of after the defined fiscal year variant, why we are using that fiscal year variant, we can understand with the year dependent or independent. So year dependent and year independent are the different things. Okay. So year independent, we can say that the calendar year, the non-calendar years, these are the year independent. Year dependent, I will explain you that also. And year dependent, it means it is not started from our January to December, from April to March, from July to June. It is not equal to that. It means some kind of our organization is started mid of the year, or some kind of tragedy is done. So that kind of year we make it as year dependent. Okay. So these all the settings which we are doing in the fiscal year variant. Number of periods 12 or 16. 12 is normal, which we know, and 16 we added 4 special post periods. That is the reason the period will be 16, but we cannot count it as a month or a days. Okay. Define posting period variant. In the posting period variant, the same our path is SPRO, financial accounting, global settings, ledger, fiscal year, and the posting periods. So here what we are doing, assign variant to company code, uh, open and close posting periods, open and close periods as per month end. So we start with the configuration for this. So here we have a assignment, assign company code to fiscal year variant, what we had created just now. Fiscal year variant we had created. Now we have to do the assignment of it. Assign company code to fiscal year variant. First we will do, and then later we will create for the posting period. Okay, same. Go to position, search your company code, and give your posting period variant which we created x0, and then save it. Simply, nothing else. We are not defining anything else here, just we will simply give our fiscal year variant and then save it. Now we have an option for the posting period, define variant for open posting periods. Same, we will do it, execute it, go to new entries, variant we will create. For I'm using same as our company code xyz1, posting period variant for xyz1, and then save it. Normally, simply I'm just creating a variant for the posting period, and then go back to your screen, and then now we will do the assignment, assign variants to company code. Whatever we are assigning and what we are defining, we need to assign with our company code, chart of account, chart of depreciation, so many things we have to do the assignment in the company code. So it is a starting phase, so that is the reason whatever we are defining we have to assign with our company code. Now execute. Simply click on position. Whenever we are doing the assignment, most of the part we are clicking on the position, we don't have an option for the new entries. So simply I'm giving the company code here, the variant here, and save it. Now we will do the open and close posting period. In the open and close posting period in SAP S/4HANA, we can see some of the difference. In what kind of difference we can see here? First of all, we entered with the posting period variant xyz1, and in that we will create all the things here. We can see here the period 1, from period 2, from period 3, we can see this. But in our SAP ECC system we cannot see this option. These options we have for the controlling. Okay, so if we are not defining anything separately in from period 3, system will automatically define it from our period 1. Okay, and period 2 we all know about it, that we are using period 2 for our special posting periods. Okay, so first we have an option for the account type. Here we have an option plus valid for all account types. Simply I'm not giving here anything, I'm just simply giving here one. Year is 2025 to 12 2025. Here I'm giving the simply 30 for 2025 or 2024, I can say. There is no use of it now. So 13 to 16 is our spatial posting periods. If we want to define this period 3, we can define it. Otherwise, we can also skip it if we want the same. Okay, so I am using 1 to 12 for 2025 because it's our practice server. We are only doing the practice here, but in real time, whatever the month is going on, accordingly, according to the user's requirement, according to the client's requirement, we will maintain it as month wise. For example, it's a June month. Okay, for the June month, our period will be open 3, and for the May month, work is also going on. So it means 2 and 3 will be open and other periods should be closed. Okay. And so this kind of settings we will do like this. Like for the May month, we will open 2, and for the July month, we will open 3. Got my point? So 1 to 12 I am using for the whole year. I opened for the whole year. I can do all the transaction regarding this year. If I want to do create this, so I am doing the masking here also. For the account type A means asset. Same I am doing for all. Same masking for D also. D we are using for the customer. If we want to specify if we created any GLs for the specific reasons for the customer, for the vendors, or for the other GLs, accordingly we can also define it without masking also. So these all the options are we are using in a real time. We are defining the GLs here, that for the customers or for the vendors we should have to open or we should have to close it. So accordingly we are doing in a real time. In the server we are doing multiple transactions, so there is no use of it. And we are not even create any GLs now without doing the configuration. Okay. With this space I can get all the details. Okay, now save it. So I had done the settings for the open and close posting periods. Now we go back to our screen. Now we can see what is system is asking. Define uh, document type and number ranges. So where we are defining that document type and document number ranges, here we have a path. Example for the document type KR we are using for the vendor invoice. DR we are using for the customer invoice. SA we are using for the GL postings. Then defined number ranges for document type, defined tolerance groups. So we have to do it. Let's start with it. One by one we are going through with it so that you can understand what we are doing. Okay, now we go to the document and document type. We are not defining any document type. SAP already defined so many document types. So many, we can see almost all the document types. System is automatically defined, means SAP is already defined the standard document types what we are using in a real time also. So execute it with the KR, which I already told you about the KR and TR. So if we go with the KR, we can see that vendor invoice. For the vendor invoice prospectus it is created. We can see here we have, when we double click on it, we can see there are so many options are there. Why we are using that KR for what kind of accounts can be allowed for the KR document type. Here we can see account types allowed, asset, customer, vendor, materials, GL. If we want to create any document type according to the client's requirement, we can even create it separately. So what kind of number ranges we want to define for that particular KR, so we can define it here. What kind of reverse document type will be create, we can also define it here. So we have so many options for it. We can define according to our requirement also, according to the client's requirement, I mean to say. DR, that we can see here, that is the same for the DR also. Okay, now we go back to our screen. That is the simply document type. Now we will define the document number ranges. Define document number ranges. If we don't want to define our number ranges, we have another option, copy to company code. So SAP is already defined one company code, which is 0001. So I am doing copy from the standard company code of SAP. Just simply enter. The number ranges I am selecting 01 to X2. Fiscal year 2025 to 9999. I am doing the same masking here. Source company code details is 0001, which is defined by the SAP, and our company code, target company code is XYZ1. Simply I am executing it, nothing else. I am not doing anything else, anything special here. Everything it will be copy from 0001 to XYZ1. Simply just we have to click on yes. We can see all the intervals are automatically copied to our company code. Okay, now we go back to our screen. Now what we have an option? Now we have an option for the define tolerance group. That tolerance group is very mandatory to create any document. So in the tolerance group, we have an option path is SPRO, financial accounting, global settings, document, and tolerance group for employees. Why we are doing that tolerance group for employees set is our maximum cash discount, permitted payment differences. If there is any payment differences, tolerance, with the tolerance we defined that tolerance per user group, we have this option. Okay, now we go with the tolerance. What is the path of for the tolerance? Document, and we go with the tolerance group. Now we simply here defining tolerance group for employees. It is automatically assigned with our company code. We just simply go with the new entries. Here we will give a company code XYZ1. The amount we can set here. If we want any discount, like I can give a maximum discount as an employee. If I am creating any document, maximum discount I can give to the vendor or the customer, that is 20%. If there is any difference, permitted payment difference, if we want for the revenue and the expenses, we can do it also. Okay, just I am creating with the upper limits and then save it. So that's it for the global settings. Now, okay, just one more thing is there. We go with the parameters also. Okay, now we can see what has happened in our parameters. We go with the position, search your company code, enter. We can see that in the parameters, our fiscal year posting period variant and the fiscal year variant is automatically defined because we already assigned with our company code. So we can see these options are here. So hope you everyone like my video. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.